Oh, and just for the record,
How you feeling?
Oh, we know. That was the first question we asked.
Get out.
This is a legend.
We were just talking about that. I'm going to interview him as soon as the linemen come out.
Hey, good.
I want to see a word. They're asking you. Be good. Win. Look at this. What are you doing?
Nothing.
For the pogo stuff.
All right. So, tell me a little bit about this football program and why you love it so much.
Well, I've been up around here pretty near 50 years watching football, and that's my favorite sport. And when I started going up around here, Dr. Couture, the dentist, played football. And then through the years, we had a lot of different coaches, and the kids. We played a lot of kids up in the Cole region and all over the place. They'd never leave us in the league because their desire was that we didn't have enough sports. So now we have more sports, and they finally got into a league, and we're happy with that. And then I go up I spent one day in school dressed like the students, and spent my time in the Spanish class, and I do not understand any Espanol. The teacher and the students spoke fluent Spanish, and I was greatly impressed by the kids and the teacher. And then I went down to the lunchroom, ate lunch with them, and had a good time. But up here, I'm always in the locker room, and they're playing the jungle jive. That's what I call it, on the loudspeaker. And the first thing I go in, I pull the plug, and all of them, they call me Pop. Hey, Pop, what are you doing? I says, get dressed and get out on the field. You need the practice. So out they go, some of them, and then I stay, and then if the weather isn't too bad, I stay out here with the kids. And then other than that, then I go up, and I'll sit up in the room upstairs and watch out the window. That's it.
So what's the biggest lesson you try to teach these young kids today, aside from their music? What wisdom do you impart on them?
I try to stress that they do their books and all their homework, and encourage them to do everything that they're supposed to, and then go on to college and be good students and get a good, proper education, because their parents are paying a lot of money for doing that. And I emphasize that most regularly because that's an important factor.
So what makes this community and this team and the way it bonds together so special?
It's small, and they're all Italian Americans, and it's great. I've been up around here, and then my kids went to the parochial school and up here to the high school, and they get a good education. There's no qualm about that. So.
Okay, and the fact that so many of your kids have gone here, and then your grandkids and all that.
Yeah.
How proud are you? Can you quantify that?
Oh, I'm so happy and proud. My wife would have been proud too, but she passed away in 2003. She had a lot of medical problems. She was always in and out of the hospital, but then she wound up in a wheelchair, and I lived on a second floor apartment, and then that's how I live down in Bangor now in the senior citizens building.
But I hear you had a little accident, so does your toughness come across, and you teach your players about how tough you are?
Oh, yeah. No, I fell down. I missed the curb. I have glasses, and with the bifocals, I missed the curb and put a big lump on the top of my head and wound up in the hospital. Good.
You doing all right?
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Good.
So I went to St. Luke's and they patched me up, and then I went over to Slapeout Medical Center and they rehabilitated me with all kinds of exercise and that. So I'm doing great now. I feel fine. I'm finally back in my own apartment down in the senior citizen building. So.
And now you're back here today on a
And
beautiful
then,
day for football.
Football for see Pius win. And if they don't win, then I'll be back in the locker room Monday kicking some butts.